concern you, friend.
Go on, get out of
Don't
here.
make
Don't make me tell you again. Get out of here. Move along.
Never know when to give up. We've taught them enough of a lesson of their haul.
To come in here alone, a fool like all the rest of them.
He fought well, though. Jedon and this.
I'll meet you in Brother Adelwald had been there not long ago. It must have been important to the vampires as well. For them to...
Perhaps
Of course there are. Most of us spend our lives as nomads, traveling from place to place in our endless war. I wish I could say how many we numbered, but only a privileged few knew that. They're dead now.
Shut up. Keep on watch.
Yes. By destroying it, vampires hope to cripple our... I suspect now it was Brother Adelwald's journals they were after. He was obsessed with ancient vampire artifacts.
right. Now you're
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I oath to Stendar is stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
Something's not right.
right. I knew I smelled mortal blood.
Won't keep you alive.
this? Who sent you here? I was expecting someone... like me, at least. Can't you tell just from looking at me? A vampire. That's... complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serena. Good to meet you. Yes, it is. And it's mine. It's... complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry. Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King? I don't know that name. You say she's Jarl of Solitude? Who supports her? Empire? What empire? Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened. I'm sorry, it's not that... Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand. Not going to happen. It's on an island near Solid. It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but depending on who's around. My father and I. Saying it out loud makes it sound so... Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away. Does the air feel heavy down here? I'm a little woozy, but it might just be from waking up. So good to breathe again. Even in this weather, it's better than the cave. Aren't we there yet?
What?
Watch it.
Wood! Nakast!
You're interfering with official Tholmor business. Move along. I am a Tholmor Justiciar on important... We're making sure your Emperor wasn't lying to his elven masters when he agreed the Empire would give up false gods and foolish beliefs. Now, go away.
Don't you walk away from me.
Move along.
Where'd you come here?
Oh,
You're interfering with official Tholmor business.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Wood! Nakast! Wood! Nakast!
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this. so before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Great man. Let's show him the proper respect.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serena? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serena has returned. I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course, I'm delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our home?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. You have done me a great service. There is but one gift. I offer you my blood. Take it, then you will be Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish.
This isn't really a good time.
should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know. A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she? And so you delivered her to them. They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? Right. So they have this woman and an Elder Scroll. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle. When did I say that? We just need... If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger. There are people I've... If you can find them, we might have a chance. Right to the point, aren't we? Should keep it. I think we'll want Serena. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach. Convinced she was a... Might need a little convincing. You'll also want to find Gunma. Got it into his head years back that he's... Last I knew, he was out. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan. Watch your back.
Seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. But just look around, will you? Isran? Wants me? No, you must... I find it hard to believe he's changed. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. But I'm not just going to abandon... So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another... Fine, fine. I can't afford to forget about this work, though. Now, where is it I'm supposed to be going? Ah, I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Ithran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithran expects of me. Watch yourself, please. Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Ithran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course he did. He's been his own little... I'll meet you there. All right, Ithran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful.
So welcome to Fort Dawngaurd. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Serena, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Hope you're getting along with Ithran. Well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Ithran needs me, it must be pretty bad. Wonder what we're up against here. A basic one. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials. All right then.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed. Serena needs help with her project to improve our crossbows. And if that doesn't interest you, speak with Gunmar. He has something for you. Only what I've heard. Back in the Second Era, the Jarl of Riften had a son. Wound up turning into a vampire. The Jarl, unable to kill his own son. Their job was to keep the Jarl's son contained within. They eventually fought vampires wherever they found them. I aim to continue that mission. This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with a scroll. I'm sorry. Was I wrong? Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy of...
Do you actually believe any of that? Who knows? It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim. A few days ago, I was sticking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. but you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before the wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit. I mean, you'd figure a couple... Turns out you don't learn much from just... I guess so. That's... a long story. I guess... we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from? Exactly. The first Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift. The ceremony was... let's not reveal... but we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity. Well, you've met most of us. And it all ended with me being locked on... It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole. A cure? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up.
Cozy little place, isn't this?
Hope you're getting along with Isran. It takes some getting used to. It's sort of a random assortment of things. See anything useful? I've only heard like that, and then prayed. I guess it doesn't matter now. I want to add some punch to our crossbow capability. I've always been fascinated, but as luck would have it, I've tracked down the location of some actual Dwemer diagram drawings. I like what Isran has done with the place. It's good to see someone else who's really prepared.
Where'd you come from?
Win this!
That'll teach. This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather.
Archmage or not, my rule's about books. A moth priest? What in oblivion do you need a moth priest for? Fine, fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The moth priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a moth priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
Respect the law, and you'll have no trouble.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
Mind you don't cross Tassius.
What is it? Working hard gives a man... Nah, I don't think so. I swear that woman is the most spiteful shrew in all of Skyrim. I think there's a chunk of ice where her heart ought. Out with it.
If it isn't this... Ah. We rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop. Just headed south across the Dragon Bridge. Right then.
What? Yeah! Yeah! Oh! I knew I heard something. That'll teach you. Leave me be! Oh! Wait, stop! I yield!
Thank the Divines for... I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. These vampires claim they had... You do? All right then, enough mystery. You have an If mine... I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I... Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
Yes?
Hope you're Do you have a moment? Gunmar and I have been talking and, well, we're slightly worried. We both realized that if Isran's even allowed us in, and if he's that concerned, the situation must... Yes. Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do. He's a priest. He's a little eccentric. Well, I think he had regular so maybe you could ask Isran if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that he... well, might not like the idea. I like what Isran has done with the place. You're back and alive to boot. I see. Clever dwarves. I often wonder where we'd be if the dweller... Here, let me show you how it's made. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's forge. The two of them just never got along. That's why Isran didn't have you go looking for him when he sent you after us. Get yourself together.
I'm impressed you could find a moth For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready. I knew it would come to this one day. Who said something? I don't trust that man. And I don't want him here. I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my personal... Last I heard of him, he was aiding the vigilance of Stendard. If he can maintain some appearance of normalcy, I'll allow him to stay. Stay alert.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
What can I do for you? Ah, my rescuer. It's not exactly the host... And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back... Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
I could say that I did. Now it's a race to claim the remaining scrolls and discover what part Oriel's bow has to play in this prophecy.
Do you have a moment to talk? That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking. Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill... That doesn't exactly make me want to... I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something. Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. Maybe. What I can't figure out... Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid look. Any ideas? Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful. Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth... True. But there's an old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in. It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Hear something.
Is someone there?
Who's there?
I knew it. I knew RK would save me. I asked for help, and he sent you. You are a very welcome addition to this dreary place, my friend. I owe both you and RK a great deal. I'm sure I'll manage to repay him later. But you, what can I do to thank you? I suppose I could. What, pray tell, is there? Isran? My help? Is this some kind of a joke? Did RK put you... Isran's done nothing but mock me. He's never... Look, I've just got myself out of quite a mess here, in case you haven't noticed. And while I appreciate your help... What's that? No, that's not what I... Yes, but... Fine. RK says it's a good idea for me to go. I don't agree. But he's not the sort of... I'll see you at Fort Dawngaurd then. Don't worry. RK will show me the way.
Where'd you come from? Yes? What did you need? Yes? What did you need? Yes? What did you need?